Ap Gareth, what do we do with you? Turns out you're a decent footballer, and becoming a bit of a fan's favourite as well, which is a problem for me, because there's a bit of a campaign mounting now to set you free. Now, I'm a merciful man, as you know, but despite the fact you knocked us out of the Welsh Cup last season, I'm beginning to think, maybe we call this even, let bygones be bygones, and set you free. What do you think? Oh, and before I forget, you're not allowed to go plotting revenge against me or anything like that either. Hi guys, I'm Aussie Bala. Welcome to Season 4, Episode 8 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. And today we finish the Euro 2 group stages. We have a match against Kasimpasa. We have a game against Zenit. We are a point behind Maccabi Haifa. We need help. We need help. It's going to be really, really tough. We're going to have to beat the Turks. We're going to have to hope that the Turks then take something off Maccabi Haifa, or we can, in a miracle, manage to take points in Russia, but that's not going to happen. But before we get this underway, we have two games to catch you up on, both in the league, starting with a game against Carnarvon. We took an early lead when Brandon Cooper got his first Bala goal. Carnarvon pegged us back, but we were quickly back in front when some stunning one-touch football was finished by Ap Gareth. And we sealed the points late on when Nebula ended a goal-mouth scramble. So it was a tough game. It was a tough game, and it's a deserved win. Brandon Cooper got himself underway. Ap Gareth celebrated freedom with a goal, and Nebula copped it off for us there late on. A good solid win. You can see by the player ratings. We were the better team. Ap Gareth with man of the match there, of course. It's amazing what training can do for a player, isn't it? And you can see there as well. They had a couple of good players, but it wasn't too bad. The other game to catch you up on was another league game, this time against Carmarthen Town. We fell behind early to a wonder strike, but managed to get a share of the points in the second half when Garrick found Dixon inside the area. I do not know how we didn't win this game. We hit the posts. There was block shots. We absolutely bashed them to pieces, but we could not recover from that early goal. And to be honest, in the end, I was happy to get a draw because it didn't look like that for the longest time. Jordan Garrick, lesser spotted right winger, man of the match in this one, played quite well. I'm not sure if we're going to keep him for next season. He's not really developing how I would have hoped. It says he has a lot of potential. Certainly, that's what the coaching staff thinks, but we're not really seeing it on the pitch just yet. So we'll wait and see on that one. Allmark didn't have a great game. As I said, we sort of kicked and scraped and ended up with a point. But, I mean, it's okay. At least we didn't lose. And if we look at what that means for the league table, we are now top with a game in hand against the New Saints. Actually, game in hand is not against the New Saints, but we're up, you can see for yourself anyway. We're 2 points clear. If we win that game in hand, potentially that becomes 5 points clear. We have a doubleheader coming up against the New Saints in the league shortly. So if we can enter that 5 points clear, that would be quite something, wouldn't it? But today it's all about this. It's all about the Euro Cup. So let's go and have a look at the team that we are sending out at home. Our final home game in Europe, unless there's a miracle in it's our final home game. But let's see, they are the favourites. Now, we did beat them last time out. It was 1-0, if you remember. We don't know too much about them still, unfortunately. The analysis report here, we can see what they did against they got spanked, didn't they, against Maccabi Haifa last time out. We are expecting them to play something similar to that. We can see there, they're just a tight, narrow, compact team. We can see their passing network there and their key passes. I see that, and I'm very, very tempted to go with wingers. But we've got to remember who we are, and we're not at that level, I don't think, just yet. We do have the option to go to wingers. We've got guys on the bench, but we're going to stick with what's been working for us so far. Now, Bakari is suspended, of course, got sent off last game. Vieira is suspended, as is Nebula. Actually, no, I think Bakari was accumulation, and so was Nebula. They're both accumulation. Vieira got sent off. So that's why we're missing those three guys. So it's going to be Gray. You know what? I'm wondering, instead of Neto on the bench, let's stick Ap Gareth there. He's a free man now. Do we? Yeah. Because I want no. Actually, let's not have Smith on the bench. Let's take him off. And no, Smith does okay out there. Anyway, I got distracted. Where was I? Gray goes in goal. It's Glennon, Lewis, Williams, Gosney, and Nichols as the back five. Backheel Benny comes in for this one with Parsons in midfield. It's Waite, Serafino, of course, hero against the Turks last time out. He gets the start in this one with Buss and Brew up top. We have to win. I mean, technically we don't have to win, but we're not going to beat Zenit next time out, so we have to win. Let's have a look here. Give the players a morale boost. We've got nothing to lose here. Let's show them what we're capable of. I think I like that. Some calm, we have faith. And yeah, let's get out there. Now, while we're waiting for the game to get underway, I have to say a really big thank you to a new Patreon supporter of mine, William. Thank you so much, mate. Greatly appreciated. There is a link in my description if you are also interested in supporting on Patreon. But like I always say, it's not expected. It is greatly appreciated. So yeah, really big thank you to you, William. It's, as I say, just greatly appreciated. There's a decent ball. Serafino's found Bust and Brew. Bust and Brew, what can he do? Oh, he just didn't have support. The defender did a decent job, to be fair to him, to hold him up. And I was wondering if we were going to have a Bust and Brew wonder strike in Europe, but not to be on that occasion. Alright, come on, boys. Come on. We saw last time they really didn't threaten us too much, but we did only manage the one goal. Waite and Bust and Brew combined. Back there for James Waite. Waite! Oh, Jimmy Waite does it again! We haven't seen much from him in Europe lately, but fourth goal of the season there. He's bent one in wonderfully, and it is 1-0 Bala Town. Go on, boys. Go on. Good little interchange of passes there. Bust and Brew back to Waite in space, and he just measured his shot, and look at that. That's a stunner, top corner. No one's stopping that, and it is 1-0. Now, what we want is Zenit to take the lead against Maccabi Haifa, please. Parsons with a free kick, knocks it in. Back post is headed down. It's gone in. Oh, it has gone in, and it's Gosney. What's happened? Oh, referee, don't you disallow that. Oh, it's VAR. Oh, that is absolutely outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Here we go with Bust and Brew. Oh, referee, dirty tackle. Red card. It's from behind. It'd be a harsh red card, but hopefully he's going to give it. He is going to give it. See you later, mate. It's down to 10 men, the Turks. And, oh, come on. Away. 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 Oh. We should get to that, Gosney. Glennon, someone clear. They do. Is that to a teammate? It is. Bust and Brew picks it up. Look at the space he's got. Look at the space he's got. Luke Bust and Brew. It's a wonderful ball for James. Wait! Oh, it's a good save as well. Could he have done a little bit better there? Another corner. It's Parsons to knock it in. Parsons, it's headed away. We should get to that, though, with Serafino. Serafino, what can he do? Goes back for Beckhill Benny. Benny for Lewis. And that ends the highlight there, unfortunately. Come on, boys. Let's demand a bit more here. Where are they a man short? They're a man short through the middle of the park. So let's try and exploit that, perhaps. Zenit has taken the lead. That is a fantastic result for us, should that stand. Show some passion here, boys. They're 2-0 up. Excellent stuff. They have not offered anything, the Turkish 10. Can we go and... if Zenit runs the score up against Maccabi Haifa, it could benefit us here. We could yet rescue the goal difference between the two teams. They're a man down. Don't let your performance levels drop. Because we drew them twice, so there is no head-to-head to be had there. So goal difference or goals scored would be the tiebreaker, but it's more important we just win the game than worry about running up a score here. Let's leave that. The Zenit, oh, it's a loose pass. Glennon can't get to it. And what can we do here? Come on, boys. Can we get to that? It's a poor pass. Parsons knocked us down to Waite. Waite, he's looking for Serafino. Can't quite find the ball, and this is becoming a little bit scrappy. We've got men back. Can we win it back? Come on. Foot in there. No such luck. They go through the middle. Come on, boys. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Away. It's there for Lewis. He does nod it down to Parsons to bring out. All right. Can we get them on the break, maybe? Connor Parsons. Connor Parsons keeps going. Connor Parsons, he threads the ball for James Waite. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Is that going to come back and haunt us? Come on, boys. Show some passion here. Serafino's not having a great game. We do have Allmark on the bench. Is that something we want to do? They're trying to play with a lower tempo. I wonder if we should try and close them down. Glennon gets forward. Glennon. Oh, it's a loose pass and Serafino slides it in. Go on, sonny boy. It's a 6th goal now for Serafino. It's 2-0 on the night. And they can play with all the low tempo they want now. It's not going to help them. They need to quicken things up. I'm wondering if they're going to play with a low tempo, if we should try and counter... Are we already counter-pressing? Let's go and have a look at that. I can't remember if we are or not. We are counter-pressing. So if they played a lower tempo, then good luck with that, boys. We're just going to close you down. Suddenly, look at the player ratings. We're looking really, really good here. Another set piece. Parsons to knock it in. Can we get on the end of it? It's a decent ball. Gosney retrieves the defensive header, though. Ball across there for Parsons in space. Is he going to unleash? No, not quite there. And are we going to get caught out? I'm terrified of getting caught on the break. Come on, boys. We've got men all around him. You can shoot from there, mate. You can shoot from there all day long. And we come back for the goal kick. Gray knocks it out there for Gosney. Gosney goes over the top. It's nodded away, but we should pick it up. We do. It's Nichols coming forward. He's got space. Can he thread a ball through there? Oh, he can. It's wonderful. It's James Wade. Oh, and it's 3-0 in a European group stage game. And this isn't any sort of Moldovan Mickey Mouse outfit. This is a Turkish team. And Turkish teams are generally quite good. I don't know where this team's come from, actually, because they're poor, aren't they? They are really, really poor team. But James Waite gets his 2nd of the game, 5th of the season. And Jake Nichols, what a little through ball that was. Threaded it expertly. And suddenly, here we are, 3-0 up. Let's go attacking. Let's try and really grind their noses into the dust there. Maccabi Haifa's down 3-0. Is there a chance we could find ourselves with a better goal difference than them at the end of this? Parsons knocks it in. It's Gosney, no, the goalkeeper. A little bit too close to him, wasn't it? Now, that was surely not the highlight. What's going to come from this? Can we get ahead on that, please? We can, Lewis. But he nods it down to an onrushing Turkish player. It's a good goal, isn't it? Let's maybe just concentrate on winning this then. We'll give it a demand more. We only concede wonder goals, don't we? We haven't really given up that many scrappy ones. Yeah, there's not... I mean, a better goalkeeper probably would have saved it, but he certainly took it early. You can understand why Gray got caught out there. Now, what we don't want to do is have them score again here, and then we find ourselves in horrible mess. Come on, Glennon. Can he get a good ball in? Getting forward isn't his strength. There's Connor Parsons. It's off the crossbar. That's twice now we've hit the crossbar. Glennon knocks it down the back heel Benny. And the highlight still goes. No, it doesn't. It ends. And what's happened there? Glennon. It's a free kick. It's Reece Williams. We've seen him score from here before. Reece Williams. Oh, it's good. It's really good. What a free kick from a centre-back. And it's 4-1. It's 4-1 to Bala Town. And we're going out at home in style. Oh, it's a stunner, isn't it? Look at that. Round the wall. Top corner. Oh, there is not a free kick taker in history that would be proud of that. Well done, Reece Williams. And dare we dream of a 5th. Glennon with the throw for Bus and Brew. Bus and Brew there for Glennon. For Waite. What's he going to do? Backheel Benny. There it is for Parsons. For Serafino. Can he turn? He goes back to Waite. He goes across there for Nichols. Can he pull it back? Oh, he's done well. Can he win that back? It's still there with Serafino. Back for Bus and Brew. It's there for Waite. Oh, he's got a hat-trick. James Waite makes it 5-1. 6th goal of the season. And it's a hat-trick in Europe for James Waite. Now, this makes it interesting, doesn't it? This should... I'm trying to figure out in my head, but this should give us a goal difference lead over Maccabi Haifa because they beat them 6-1, but we only lost to Zenit 1-0. So I think we should have a... oh, no, because they might have beaten the Turks by more than a goal in the first game, but it certainly will be close. Goal difference isn't going to be the sort of the blowout factor I thought it might have been, but again, Maccabi Haifa's got to play this team again. Now, if they beat them 6-1 at home, you'd fancy them to win away. But ideally, what we're doing here is we're killing their confidence ahead of that game, aren't we? Really, we should be letting them get a couple of goals back. Glennon. Oh, it's Parsons! So unlucky. And it's just been a really, really good... If you're wondering why I'm not making any subs, we have a game in the league coming up against FN20. So the guys on the bench ideally will play that. But that is a stunning performance. Yes, it's against 10 men. But let's not worry about that. We're going to have to say, don't get complacent now, but that was really, really good. 5-star Bala Town triumph, more money in the bank, and what about that from James Waite? In the group stages, Brew, of course, got 4 in a qualifying game, but that is a really good performance in the group stages. And let's have a look at how the table looks now. We are up in 2nd. We do have a better goal difference than Maccabi Haifa. So if we were to get a draw... The thing is that they're going to play the Turks. We really need the Turks to do us a favour. If they can take a draw, they have to... Maccabi Haifa have to win or else we're through. But we're going to go to already qualified. I tell you what, if we beat Zenit, we could find ourselves top of the group, but we're not going to do that. Guys, wait right there. I'll play through the FM20 League game. We'll come back. We'll catch you up on that, and then we're off to St. Petersburg. Okay, welcome back. Are you ready for this? We are going to Russia, but before we do that, there's a couple of things I wanted to catch you up on. We'll get to the FN game in just a second, but after this game, we basically go on the break for the Winter World Cup, so I thought it'd be good to have a look and see how the World Cup is shaping up. So the groups have obviously been drawn. This being hosted in Qatar. So Group 1 is Ghana, Mexico, Norway, and Qatar. That's a weak group, isn't it? Group 2 is Canada, Germany, Poland, and Korea. Group C is Denmark, Ivory Coast, Spain. Weak groups, aren't they? And the US. I mean, Spain must be blessing themselves, wouldn't they? Oh, Australia, New Zealand. Oh, that'll be a grudge match. Portugal and Uruguay in Group D. It's a little bit tough. You'd imagine it won't be Australia or New Zealand get out of that group. Austria, Brazil, Croatia, and Gabon is Group E. Colombia, France, Japan, and Senegal. It's a nice group there for France, isn't it? You would say England and Wales have been drawn in the same group. I didn't realize Wales was going to the World Cup, actually. But Burkina Faso, England, Iran, and Wales. We'll check back on that. And you might not see behind my head here, but Group H is Argentina, Italy, Jamaica, and Sweden. Tough one there for the Jamaicans, I would say. But let me know what you think. Who's going to win the World Cup? We're going completely blind. We have absolutely nothing to go on. I'm going to say Australia because, of course, I would. But England and Wales in the same group, that could be tasty. All right, let's go have a look and see how the league fixture against FN Lido played out. We got an early lead thanks to Neto's run and finish from an impossible angle. FN Lido pegged us back before half-time when they hit us on the break. But it was new boy Brandon Cooper to the rescue to secure the 3 points. So there we go, 3 big points. We did deserve it. You can see by the player ratings there. Dixon at the number 10 role was quite amazing. Neto had a decent game. Vokes was poor up front. And Ab Garrett didn't have a great game either. Freedom obviously doesn't agree with him. So we had to bring Nebula on now. Unfortunately, that's match fatigue Nebula for this game. But, you know, we needed to make sure we were winning the game in the league. Excuse me. But a good solid 3 points there. And if we go and have a look at what that means for the league table, we still have that 2-point gap with a game in hand over the new Saints. So that's important. We don't want to be losing that. But this is all about Russia, isn't it? We are 10-1 underdogs for this one. Of course, we did lose 1-0 last time out. But what we really want is we just want the Turkish team to somehow manage to take a point off of... I mean, they drew Zenit, so they can't be that bad. They did take a point off Zenit, didn't they, at some point? I'm sure they did. Yeah, the first game, they drew them 0-0. So... maybe they can do us a favour. We still don't know too much about them, unfortunately. We are expecting them not to come out in this exact formation, though. We're expecting them to come out more or less, maybe with a number 10, though, is how they played us last time. But we can see here roughly what to expect. So, yeah, we'll just kind of see how we can do here. This is the team we're sending out. It's more or less the same team. Gray in goal, Glennon, Lewis, Williams, Gosney, and Bakari comes in to play right wing back. I was tempted to go with Nichols again, but I thought, no, Bakari's the man, isn't he? Backhill Benny's going to get another game in there, mainly because he owes us in Europe after last season, but vision of 15, I'm just really hoping he just picks that one pass that can get the job done for us from the deep-lying playmaker role. Parsons is going to continue along with hat-trick hero James Waite. Serafino and Boston Brew seemed to work okay last time. Yeah, let's just keep our fingers crossed, do our best. So they're a little bit defensive. Now, they've, of course, already qualified. They have nothing to gain here. So, come on, boys. Just let us have a win. You'll be the part of a fairy tale if we can do this. Lewin says do it for the fans. I did, in the pre-match press conference, play up revenge. So let's go with that. Look at that team talk. Look at that. All that green. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, let's just do our best here. And, yeah, just hope that we get a favour done for us in Turkey. I mean, it blows my mind how similar this season has turned out to last year, where we find ourselves in Russia, praying for a result that's very, very unlikely, and just keeping an eye on the scoreboard out of town, hoping that the rubbish team in the group needs to do something for us to make sure we go through. It's almost a carbon copy, isn't it? And again, I think we've done really, really well. I think we've got a point less, don't we, than last time, because last season we had 9 points. Oh, and that is ever so close. This season we have 8. Is there a chance we could take something from this? I mean, there's always a chance, but it's unlikely. Yeah, we can only do our best, can't we? And there we go, we're 1-0 down. And from a corner as well, that's disappointing. I don't mind if we concede sort of the wonder goals from, 50 yards out like we have been doing recently, but to concede from a corner, that's a little bit disappointing. Who was it that got beaten in the air there? Serafino. You've let me down, son. You've let me down. Come on, let's demand a bit more here. We haven't laid a glove on them as yet. We haven't seen a score come through yet from... I think it's in Turkey, isn't it? So there's still some hope there. And there it is. I've got to stop. The same thing happened last season, didn't it? Come on. Away. It's... Oh, no. And it looks a little bit as though it's going the same way that it went last season. We're 2-0 down. It's another set piece, which is really disappointing. And it's just no one picking him up. Someone's got to do better there, don't they? Let's go attacking. Let's go attacking. It doesn't... Yeah. Oh, we get so close and we just aren't quite good enough as yet, are we? It's not been a great first half. We haven't laid a glove on them whatsoever. I'm going to be harsh here. That was absolutely terrible. I'm going to try and get some sort of reaction out of them. Bust and Bruise on a booking. Oh, don't want to click that one. I did hit... All right. Bakari's on a booking. We've already seen him get one suspension. We don't need a second one. What can we do to try and change things? Dare we dream of wingers? We don't really have anything to lose. Let's try exploit the middle. We'll give that a go just to see if we get any sort of reaction second half here. And if not, we might well go... We have App Gareth. We need a goal. There's an app for that. We've been waiting to use that. Yeah, so this isn't working. So let's do that. Gosney's he's going to be suspended for if we were to get through, he'd be suspended for that. Alright, I'm going to make the changes. We'll come back and run you through them. Okay, so we've made our changes. App Gareth is coming on for Connor Gosney. Henry Jones is coming on to play out here in place of Serafino. Everybody else is roughly playing a similar role. We're going to attack them. We're going to exploit the flanks. We might raise the tempo up if something that we need. Let's take it off, be expressive. No, let's do it. Express yourselves, boys. We're going to counter press. The only thing we're not doing, we're going to open ourselves up horribly, which is probably going to go terribly wrong. We're not going to get stuck in just yet. The main reason being we have 2 players already on a booking and we only have one other sub we can make. It did cross my mind to take off Bus and Brew and leave Serafino on because of the booking. But I've decided against that. Here we go. It's a corner. It's floated in, but we can't make the most of our own attacking corner. Bakari's there. What can he do? Lumps it down the field, and it's not great, is it? And they're in behind. We've got men getting back, but they've got men pouring forward as well. We've done well there. Okay, Jimmy Waite, what can he do? Here we go. On the break, can he slide a pass in? It's there for App Gareth. Go on, App Gareth. App Gareth, oh, he's done his passes. Oh, it's off the crossbar, and Henry Jones gets it home, and it's 2-1. Is it still on? Now, of course, if we were to draw and Haifa were to win, it would come down to goal difference, and I think if they have a narrow win, our goal difference might see us through. App Gareth. Oh, it's so unlucky for Parsons, but Henry Jones managed to keep himself on side, and the substitutes have worked to a point there, haven't they? Come on, boys. Come on. Let's demand a little bit more. 1 shot, 1 goal, more or less. Bakari's not having a great game at right back. We don't really... Connor Gosney was the backup in that position, and on a booking, we had to take him off, really. And he's not a natural there anyway. Glennon lumps it forward. It's not really to anybody. Can we get a bit of pressure on them there? No, we can't. Malcolm on the ball. That's ball forward. Lewis knocks it down. Parsons back to Bakari. Bakari goes forward a little bit too early. We're being a little bit too direct here, aren't we? Come on, boys. Come on. They're passing it nicely. Can we get a tackle in? Druisi! Oh, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Backhill Benny's not having a great game in there. He does owe us. Oh, do we go with the narrative? Backhill, Boston Brew's having a poor game. Let's get Allmark on for him. And we'll trust Backhill Benny that he owes us and that he'll get something done here for us. Alright, let's raise the tempo but be more disciplined. We'll move it around. What have we got? 15 minutes. Is it too soon to get stuck in? It's probably not. It's just Bakari left on a booking, and if he gets sent off, then so be it. We're not going to go down wondering here. I haven't seen another goal come in from the other game yet. Henry Jones over a free kick. It's there. It's headed away. It's Williams. Oh, we've done it. It's Ep Gareth. There is an app for that. And he's done it. It's 2-2. All right. Panic stations. All right. Let's... I should have done this beforehand. Updates. Can we get an updated league table? As things stands, we are 1 goal to the good. And we're going through the group. Oh, panic, panic, panic. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, so we've got to go off attacking. That's sort of 101 here. Let's go to balanced. Oh, I can't believe we've come back from 2-0 down. What a performance. Let's lower the tempo. No, I don't know what to do. We'll play for set pieces. We want to waste time. I mean, we're very, very unlikely to go and win this thing, aren't we? Let's close that down. Let's not look, I usually look to counter, but let's just try and hold our shape here. Let's close up these lines. We'll stay on feet. We'll stay on feet. Yeah. Do we want to backheel Benny? We don't have a DM, so let's not put someone in an unnatural position. It's 2-2, and Ep Gareth, I don't know how he's stolen a goal there, hasn't he? It's come in. I saw Williams win it. This one, and Ep Gareth has got the flick on. And it just might have done enough to take it past the keeper. And Ep Gareth in Europe. Go on, boys. Concentrate. Let's see this out. Oh, can we win it? Can you imagine? Absolute scenes. It's Bakari. No, he loses out. Win that. Williams is there. Good stuff, mate. He goes in for Ep Gareth. Can he? He does get a good ball in. It's headed away. Jones is there. Picks it up. Out there for Glennon. Glennon. For backheel Benny. For Henry Jones. For backheel Benny. For Glennon. Backheel Benny. Back for Glennon. Just don't lose the ball. Glennon goes past his man. Crosses it in. It's back post. It's Ep Gareth! And we've done it! It's 3-2! We've come back from 2-0 down. And we're going to go through the group. I don't know what to say. Tighten up, boys. Keep it tight. Let's go defensive. Ep Gareth at the back post, and he's only come off the bench and got a double in Russia. I should have let him out of prison years ago. Come on, boys. And we've absolutely mugged them off. There's 5 minutes to go. We're top of the group. I've spat all over my screen. We're top of the group. Ball over the top. It's Damien Allmark. What can he do? Oh! Oh, come on, boys. This is absolutely sensational. Have we done it? We've gone to Russia. We've won the game. And I think we've topped the group. Go on, Bala Town. What a performance. What a performance. 2-0 down. Dead and buried. And we've come roaring back. And it's Ep Gareth that's done it. And I think we've topped the group. 1 second here. Let me try and compose myself. We have topped the group on goal difference. Ahead of Zenit St. Petersburg. Go on, Bala Town. We're in knockout football. We're playing post-Christmas, post-World Cup in Europe. And that is absolutely stunning. More money in the bank. Ep Gareth, you bloody legend. 2 goals off the bench. And that is just stunning. More money in the finances. And there's more to come yet because we're playing knockout football. I am so happy. I'm so proud of the team. And what about the substitutions just quietly as well? But there we go, guys. That is it for today. If you haven't enjoyed that, then go away. You're never going to enjoy anything. Make sure you hit thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And look at this. We only have to play the first knockout round. We're straight into the second knockout round. How much money is that? Rules. Second knockout round, we have guaranteed ourselves another £310,000. We should get that as well. Anyway, let's not worry about the money side of things. But we're in the. This is so good. What happens if you win it? If we win it, do we get anything or we just get money? We just get money. Anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves, guys. That's it for today's episode. We will be back after the World Cup. We'll come back. We'll start to put a little bit more focus on the league. There's a couple of games here, but I think what we'll do is we'll come back in January for New Saints, home and away. It's effectively a knockout tournament for the league there, the way that the schedule's worked. It's just fixtures that have been moved around, and that's just how it's kind of worked out. So that's next episode, guys. Until then, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go and try and calm myself down. Take care.